After months of anticipation, years of build-up, and hundreds of ScreenRant videos, Avengers Endgame is finally here. And we're gonna be talking about it for a long time. We've seen the character reactions in the movie and read the critic reviews, so now it's time to see how the fans have reacted with hilarious videos, memes, and some crazy emotions. Don't worry, you're not the only one out there still crying. Oh yeah, there will be major spoilers ahead. So if you've seen Endgame, let's get ready to hop right in. What do you do when the movie theater you're going to see Endgame at is on the 3rd floor? Well, you book that escalator as fast as you can. More chaotic than Black Friday shopping, this mall in the Philippines saw a group of eager fans going crazy as they headed to the first Endgame screening. We imagine those escalators will need some repairs within the next week or so. Who knew that going to see Endgame could help burn so many calories? Time to upgrade to the extra large popcorn bucket. One of the biggest debates leading up to Endgame was not who would survive or die, but rather when would be the most optimal time to use the bathroom during the 3-hour movie. Well, after seeing the film, some fans gloated while others sarcastically complained about the whole bathroom issue. In a meme posted on Imager, the fist pump baby meme is used to celebrate getting through the whole film without going to the bathroom once. And then on Reddit, user BHK5K9 pointed out the cruel yet funny truth while watching. There was one character who got to go to the bathroom 4 times in Endgame, and it was Ant-Man. In the time travel scene where we see him age from old man to baby, Scott Lang reveals he soiled himself multiple times in the process. There's nothing like seeing all the new uniforms and outfits presented in Endgame. But there's one costume people will be talking about for a long time, and it's Captain America's. The memes are already flooding in, paying honor and tribute to the hero. Well, one particular part, anyway. After jokes in Endgame focused on the tight rear end of the 2012 Captain America costume, people couldn't help but screenshot every single time Captain America's backside was shown. By the time Endgame reaches Blu-ray release, we will only see even better quality versions of these screenshots, honoring all the years Chris Evans slipped into the tight Captain America costumes. It's gonna be a tough role for the Falcon to fill. And speaking of Steve Rogers, his storyline definitely came full circle as he traveled back in time, shared that faithful dance with Peggy, and remained in the timeline to live out a life of love with her. Viewers were quick to point out one of the oddest plot holes to come from this, and something the movie completely ignored. Sharon Carter. Sharon is Peggy's niece, and now that Steve Rogers went back in time to marry Peggy, he's officially her uncle. Reddit user Sexy Santarin playfully pointed out the odd relationship by screen capping their kiss from Civil War and pointing out that Steve is a fun uncle. Yikes. No wonder Sharon Carter didn't return for the movie. Endgame was packed full of heroes, and Captain Marvel even joined in on the mix this time around. Despite these larger-than-life heroes doing battle against Thanos' army, fans are quick to point out the true hero of the movie, the Rat. Early on in the movie, a rat inadvertently released Scott from the quantum realm 5 years after he first entered. Reddit user Psycho Stranger Danger posted a picture of a rat and called the critter the real hero. Another user, Skeety Scoots, took things one step further by photoshopping the Return of the Jedi award ceremony to feature Captain America's head on Han Solo, Iron Man's head on Luke Skywalker, and the rat on Chewbacca. Brilliant! After seeing Endgame, the struggle is truly real for people to try and not post spoilers. To help cope with all of the burning secrets and plot twists, many fans took to the internet to post memes of spoiler-free spoilers. The various pictures were random, but if you've seen the movie, you'll get them instantly. Just look at the fun collage from Kill People with Pencil. After seeing the pictures, can you figure out all the spoiler pics? The finger point may be the hardest one, but just think about all of Doctor Strange's movie scenes to get an idea of what it means. One of the craziest and funniest theories to come from the Endgame build-up was the Ant-Man plan. You know the one, when he shrinks down, goes up Thanos' rear, and then turns extremely big so the purple monster explodes. Well, while many of us assumed the theory wouldn't come true, some moviegoers couldn't help but poke fun at it while attending the theater. Imager user WafflesGoneBad777 posted a picture of a person with a no entry sign and a picture of Ant-Man on their backside. Those who hadn't heard about the theory were probably a little confused, to say the least. Maybe we'll get to see the faithful theory come to life in some deleted scenes. While there are plenty of fan reactions from the masses, after Endgame comes out, we also cannot wait to see what some celebrity fans think of the movie. To help celebrate the release of Endgame, Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner did their version of cosplay with Iron Man and Captain Marvel costumes. The costumes are definitely Comic-Con worthy and showcases how many celebrities are big fans as well. It didn't take long for a whole new catchphrase to take the internet and our love lives by storm. Tony Stark not only connected with his daughter, but with all of us by using the line "Love you 3000" in Endgame. The line became even more special after Tony's death. Twitter user Chris417 captured our reactions to this moment so perfectly, posting a crying meme we can all relate to. This will just be the first of many Love You 3000 memes. If Marvel was smart, they would turn this into a whole merchandise train. Greeting cards, t-shirts, talking Tony Stark teddy bears, you get the picture. And obviously crying at the Love You 3000 is not the only moment in the film that left us in tears. As Twitter user Let Me Be Brave 201 points out, even long after the movie ends, the tears may just come out of nowhere. And we agree. The Pam meme from The Office captures this perfectly. The movie's over, so you can do one of two things. Go and see it again, or think of some clever spoofs and parodies to entertain the internet. That's exactly what Mana K. Tum did on Twitter when they found some inspiration in one of the strangest places. Ariana Grande. Channeling her lyrics from Thank You Next, they break down the song to apply to all of the Avengers videos in a fun lyrical dedication. But in all seriousness, we're obviously not ready for the next one yet. Let's just let Endgame stew for a little bit here. The epic release of Endgame is not just a culmination of the actor's journey through all these Marvel films. As fans, we've spent over a decade following Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and others through their journeys. For those who were innocent 10-year-olds when Iron Man came out, you are now at the ripe age of 21. For those who were 21, you're now in your 30s, possibly married and raising children now. Twitter user House of Drake captured this viewer journey amazingly through a great piece of art showcasing them as a young viewer watching Iron Man and as a mature adult with loved ones watching Endgame. The film encompasses so much more than what's on the screen. No, this isn't a repeat fan reaction, but we cannot get enough of Love You 3000. This funny meme has transformed a traditional playing card into a Love You 3000 playing card. Just slap some Iron Man pictures on the back and you have yourself a great piece of merchandise for poker night. On second thought, we don't need to play poker with soggy, tear-filled cards. Pretty crazy that out of all the catchphrases like Hail Hydra and Avengers Assemble, one of the most remembered will be Love You 3000. Keep those memes coming. One of the biggest things people worried about before going into Endgame was getting spoiled or having the movie experience ruined. Well, some fans took their concerns a little too far. Just look at the list of rules typed up by Chameleon Rose. No bathroom, no popcorn, no talking, not even during the trailers. Well, the trailers is the one time it's okay to talk, so we think he may be a little drastic. But we understand where he's coming from. Maybe he'll allow popcorn during the second time he goes and sees the movie. Wearing a Fitbit everywhere you go is pretty common, but no one expected the results they had when wearing one to Avengers Endgame. Reddit user Miss Mescuti posted their Fitbit results online, and let's just say their heart was racing for a good amount of the movie. Now it's time to break things down and analyze when the heart rate peaked. Black Widow's death? Captain America lifting Thor's Mjolnir? Tony Stark's death, or just a culmination of them all. We imagine a lot of other Fitbit results are extremely similar, once again burning some calories while watching. For video game fans, one of the funniest moments in the movie is the big reveal that Thor loves playing Fortnite. Seeing the quick shots of the screen, fans were eager to copy down the user tag. For those who missed it, the name was Noobmaster69. So what do you think Fortnite fans did when they first left the movies? Much like Reddit user Poison Stumac, they went on and tried to claim the Noobmaster69 username. Of course, it's been taken, but there are plenty of other versions available, just with different numbers added to the end. Going to one of the early screenings of Avengers Endgame is filled with a lot of emotions. Emotions viewers just cannot keep in. There will be clapping, laughs, cheers, and some pretty loud crying. As the Meme Baba put it on Instagram, there will be so much cheering in the last half hour of the movie, you may miss dialogue or need subtitles at least. And while recording a movie is definitely illegal, we can see plenty of crowd reactions as fans cheer during certain points, including Black Panther's epic return after the dusting gets reversed. No matter how impressive the surround sound is, you cannot drown out these rabid Marvel fans. After the somber ending of Infinity War, many fans felt like Endgame would be a completely different experience. We would have hope, happiness, and some satisfaction that Thanos was defeated. Well, Instagrammer Pardesi Memer captured our feelings completely with this Iron Man meme. They were exactly the same. The movie is emotionally compelling, leaving you thinking about it for days, and truly lived up to its epic expectations. In fact, the meme may not cover the extent of the emotional journey we all went on for the film. One of the biggest non-death related twists in Endgame was the appearance of Thor 5 years after the snap took place. Thor took his depressing feelings and put them all into drinking and eating junk food. He revealed his dad bod, and while a lot of the audience was laughing, the moment definitely found its critics. Twitter users like Senda Raven and Black Magic Man 90 were upset about the amount of fat jokes and the way Thor was portrayed for so long. Along with some of the fat Thor criticisms, some fans were let down with the whole movie overall. We know, we couldn't believe it either. Reddit user Lockmat10101 was quick to go and post after seeing the movie. Along with finding the plot too confusing, their main criticism was with the whole last hour. Arguably the best hour Marvel has ever put to film. But opinions are opinions, and we have to respect everyone's view of the movie. Meanwhile, we're hitting up Fandango to go check out another screening. But before we head back to the theaters, what did you all think of these fan reactions? What was your first reaction? And how do you feel now? Any great memes we missed? Leave us a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to ScreenRant for more great Endgame content.